Hello folks, I'm the Red. This is Minds Beneath Us, and last we left off, we had just come in to interview for a job at this server farm. And apparently the server farm, is run by an AI named Silencio, which automatically opens and closes doors based on where you're allowed to go. So, at some point, I'm willing to bet we're going to get locked into a room by this AI who doesn't want us to leave for some reason. But that's for the future. That's for us to care about in the future. Or maybe I'm just, fear-mongering. We had another character over here. This guy was fear-mongering about us being a hacker. So maybe he's going to end up locked in a room. I don't know. But our interview was fairly straightforward in that the interviewee basically said, hey, Silencio let you in here, therefore you have the job. I don't get to actually hire and fire you. The manager does not do the hiring or firing, the AI does. Which is a thing. Especially because we found out what our job is going to be. The entire time we have been saying farm, I was imagining, a farm, the place that they grow fruits and vegetables and other things, but nope, that's not what this is. We're at a server farm, and our job is going to be interviewing candidates to determine whether or not they can be hooked up to the AI to use their brain for the computational power. We have a test assignment of 4 conceptual candidates who we are going to have to look at these profiles and determine whether or not we would allow them in to be used as, processing power for the AIs, or whether or not we would reject them for probably health reasons most likely, but any number of reasons. I'm not really sure. In any case, this game has surprised me so far. It has caught me off guard a couple of times. But I'm enjoying it. So let's just jump right back in. Welcome to the home screen. Current user, Jason Dye. What would you like to do? Database? What would you like to retrieve? My status. Your position is employee on probation. Do you wish to retrieve any other data? No. What would you like to do? Work schedule. Your next task is consultation. Please wait for further instruction from the screening team lead. Meanwhile, you may examine candidate profiles. Eugene Dye. Registration, not applicable, likely zone 17. Gender, male, 49. Unmarried, no history of mental issues, slightly malnourished, I don't think that's a disqualifier. Fitness score, 7 out of 10. Do you wish to examine more candidate profiles? Yes, let's examine all of them. Yvonne Xiang. Registration, 1 pay. Gender, female, 25. Unmarried. History of mild depression, physically well. 9 out of 10 on the fitness score. These are fairly simple here. Registration, 1 pay. Gender, female, 22. Description, unmarried, no history of mental issues. Perfect health. This is probably the one. Fitness score, 10 out of 10. This is a... That looks like something's going on there, because if you've got all of those, why are you coming to this job? They mentioned that this is sort of the job that's given to... this is the equivalent of donating plasma. Not donating blood, donating plasma, which is a whole different thing. If you've ever done it, you know what I mean. You don't do that if you've got a lot of other options. Hank Liu. So Sydney is the one that's like, I don't think so. We got to look into that. Hank Liu, registration 1 pay. Male, 59. Unmarried. Slight bipolar disorder. Symptoms of overexertion. Fitness score 6 out of 10. He might end up getting rejected based on his fitness and bipolar. No, we're done examining those profiles. Farm operation status. Farm Silencio is currently working at capacity 84%. Current online contributors 121,000. No, we don't need any more info there. Let me check security clearance. You're authorized to access the following regions: Vision Platform 03, 003, Silencio upper levels. Not authorized Tech Center, Logistics, or Consultation lobby. Let's log out. Finish doing your homework. Should I ask them how much longer I have to wait? Hey, Wayno, welcome back. No more Wayno. He's a team lead now. Thanks, Kathy. I'm okay with Wayno. Take a breath, dude. Did you run up the stairs or what? You're looking for the new guy? Yes! He's right there. Auntie assigned him to Jean's cubicle. I see. Thank you, QQ. I'll go back to work, Wayne. Sure thing. Keep up the good work. Oh, hi. This is the team lead? Pretty young. My chance at screening largely depends on this guy. Gotta impress him. Hello. You okay? Totally. Let me catch my breath. Sorry I'm late. Bad timing. Caught unprepared by some work. Well, I don't mind. Thank you. I'm glad you're a nice guy. He's quite outgoing? I was promoted to team lead not long ago. Still getting used to it. Hold on, I need another breather. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Wayne Zhang. You must be Jason? How do you feel? How are things going so far? Excessively outgoing. Not bad. Is that so? Great. I thought someone would pull pranks while I was out of the office. I wonder who this someone could be. Any idea, QQ? Not me. I'm the living definition of reliable. Then it has to be me? Did I do something wrong? Relax. Back to your work, Lawrence. Sir, yes, sir. Sorry, like I said, being the team lead for only this long, sometimes I have authority issues. I noticed I accidentally changed Lawrence's voice entirely there. There is one thing I will say about this game, sort of as a meta commentary on Let's Playing this one, is that the lack of faces and the sort of very, like, everyone's in a uniform here right now, it's not giving me a lot to work off of giving people different voices, and moreover remembering what their voices are, especially with the number of characters we're getting thrown at us. Especially, and like, the fact that they have Chinese names, I'm not going to complain about this. This is not a complaint that they have Chinese names. This is originally a Chinese game, I'm assuming. It's just, I can't even, like, work off of the names, so I'm not recalling them very easily. Anyways, no kidding. I don't see much authority in him. I like the vibe here. Good to know. I almost forgot. Were you surprised? I mean, applying for OSP, but instead sent to screening for field practice? Very much surprised. We're trying out this new recruitment module, and you're the very first test subject. According to Miss Ye, it should streamline employee and onboarding process, having hands-on experience on both sides. We work very closely with Ops. Very close? For real? Hey, QQ. They don't want to work with us. Against us is more like it. Tell you what, Jaster. Consider yourself lucky getting a job at screening. Those people at Ops are... Hey, stop it. I see screen and Ops don't get along well. Right. We have conflicts of values every now and then. But let's leave it for another day. You're scheduled for field practice Ops tomorrow. I don't want to give you the wrong ideas. About Ms. Ye's idea of double field practice, I have my own guesses. I suppose she really is trying to bridge the gap between our divisions. From the company's perspective, business divisions should be insulated from each other as much as possible for confidentiality concerns. What's that? Hard to explain. Without any background knowledge, it could be overwhelming. You'll know after working here a while. Oh, did you happen to read the profiles while waiting for me? I went through all of them. Fantastic. You're very efficient. I've gone through the profiles too. Today's consultation is going to be very easy. There's a perfect candidate with 10 out of 10 scores. You know who I'm talking about? Can't afford to get this wrong. You switched the order of these. That's not nice. It was Sydney Tung. Bingo. You've done your homework very well. So is her 10 out of 10 fitness in terms of being fit for the position and not fitness as in physical fitness, which is what I had initially assumed? And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the fact that they listed physical conditions separately means that that's probably not physical fitness. It is fitness for the position. Okay, well, yay, one more point for me. When you're ready for consultation, find me at my desk. I'll take you to the consultation lobby. We have some time to spare. Take the opportunity to make acquaintance with everyone. They might offer something helpful for your upcoming sessions. That's it then. Hey, wait. Can I borrow you for a minute? Heck, you want? Something on your mind? No, nothing really. I went over our previous conversation again, and realized I was sort of a dick. The more I think about it, the worse I feel. Can't live with myself if I don't apologize. I'm sorry. This guy is surprisingly nice. Don't worry, I don't mind. Thank you. Oh, I'm Lawrence Chang. A new guy too, started here last week. You are... Jason Dai. Jason Dai, huh? I'm the younger one, right? I'll call you Mr. Dai then. And just Jason will do. No problem. So, what made you want to work here? For the money, of course. What about you? What do you want? Why do you want to work here? Me? He seems a bit shocked. For what? About that. Why so nervous? Nothing. You're full of questions, Jason. You bombarded me with the questions first. Ha, right, sorry. Say, it's nice to find a colleague as new as myself at the job. He's trying to change the subject. Why, trying to keep privacy? Could be. Anyways, that's all. I just want to say I'm sorry. Please, I don't want you to feel bad. Gotta get back to work, huh? Bye. Doesn't look like there's... Oh, we have someone here to talk to. Also, I'm not highlighting every object. Demise of multiculturalism in the age of AI. And the bumpy road of legalizing body implants. Recently, domestic human rights groups have urged the government to liberalize the use of body implants, arguing that denying legalization infringes on the freedoms of people with disabilities. They reference the open policy in the United States, which should be argument against having that policy, but, you know. However, an Executive Assembly spokesperson stated that there's no societal consensus on the issue, highlighted significant regulatory challenges due to complexity and risk of modern implants. Instances of the U.S. weaponized implants have raised concern about the safety of public spaces, making regulation difficult. Hello. Hello. Before you say anything, hear this. You youngsters don't know as much as you think. Youngsters, I'm almost 30 years old. Wouldn't call myself a youngster. Right, you youngsters don't like to be called youngsters. Exactly my point. Relax, all I want to say is that your job is not an easy one. Don't think otherwise simply because everyone in this office seems nice, the team lead included. I'm not counting on an easy job. Great. Wayne is young for a team lead, too young for his own good. He hasn't learned how to lead yet. Here it comes again, age talk. You care an awful lot about age. Of course I do. Time one has spent in this world means experience, knowledge. I have seen and done more stuff than you, am I wrong? Now, listen, about Wayne. The one thing that he cares about is being a nice guy. To that end, he is trying very hard to impress everyone who works under him. Being nice is a virtue, alright, but it depends on the timing and occasion. In his case, he is not able to play the bad guy when the situation calls for one. As a result, our division's performance has been constantly dropping. You know as much as I do that this is a company, not a kindergarten. Come to the point already. I'm asking you to adopt realistic expectations. How realistic should I be? Be ready to face what you do not want. Consider the possibility that you may not get this job at the end of the day. Like I said, it's not an easy job. Don't take this as a threat or a warning. I want you to bear uncertainty in mind. This office may have a great vibe, but a position for you is not guaranteed yet. I like this geezer, sort of. Blunt, a bit arrogant on all this age talk, but very sincere. Thank you for the advice. Yeah. Now your turn. Any questions? What do you do here at the office? I'm in charge of night shifts, making sure everyone meets their deadlines. Everyone includes the team lead. This guy oversees the overseer? You supervise the team lead? You have misunderstood. It's not supervision. I'm helping him. I'm assigned by Miss Ye. She knows Wayne's issues. He tends to put his own work aside to help others. Okay, any more questions? All clear. Okay, so we have Lawrence there. Oh. Oi, Quinn. What? Why do you keep complaining about ops? Because they're not nice to us? Maybe they're like that for a reason. A reason? Like... I'm not so sure. Then they have no reason. Why do you keep taking their side? Are you one of them now? No. Bunch of selfish bastards. You don't know them. You don't even know what exactly they do. You don't have to be a pig to know a pig is a pig. The thing is... Alright, Tyler's the judge. Leave me out of this, man. Is the op teams a bunch of snobby bastards? They're not very cooperative for sure, being mean and hostile and all. I personally find it hard to like them. You guys are biased. At least try to know them better before making judgments. Kathy, I know you don't feel comfortable hearing that. But don't defend ops. They don't deserve you. You're not responsible for what they did. But... She's looking at me as if asking for support. I think we should get to know them better before making judgments. Right. You're too new, Jaster. Soon you will find out there's nothing to know. But you hardly know anything about ops yourself, QQ. I do. I deal with them every now and then. Every time is a test of my patience. Maybe try to make friends with them. Maybe you'll change your mind by then. Do I need to befriend every single douchebag before calling them douchebag? That would be ideal. I'm being sarcastic, man. Say, why are you siding with ops, Jaster? I'm not taking sides. I just think we need to get to know them better, to be fair. You think so because you haven't dealt with them much. I haven't dealt with them at all. We're literally brand new. For me and everyone else in this office, we've had enough. But honestly, And they're much better paid anyways. It's not like we're doing them any real harm. QQ is just too blunt, Kathy. Fundamentally, he's right. I see you don't feel comfortable saying bad things about offs, especially when you sometimes work with them. Awkward to be caught in the middle of it. Sometimes, yeah. Okay, I'll put a leash on my mouth. Huh? QQ, the big mouth, is so quick to give in? I just don't want to upset my friend over a bunch of rotten bastards. That's too good. Alright guys, it's just me overreacting. It's nothing really. Was I too mean? Not exactly mean, but stinky enough. I'll apologize to her later. Can't I say crap about Op these days? Hello? She didn't hear me? I will, leave you be. Eh? Hi, hello. Sorry I didn't hear you, was too focused. Can I help you? What do you do here? I'm an engineer. I take care of the software feature requests and service tickets from screening. Roger. Anything else I can help you with? What do you think of this job? About this job, huh? Hard to say. The pay is meh. Long work hours. Get called back to work while I'm off work all the time. Sounds terrible. But everyone here is nice. Wayne tries to reduce my workload, telling me to offload to others. But you can't. You have to take care of everything, no? Right, Kathy can't trust people with her work. I'm not like that. Anyways, that's how it is. Don't mind me, Mr. Dye. Every person is different, and you have different responsibilities. My opinion doesn't apply. Understood, thank you. Yeah! Anything else I can help you with? No more questions. Good. I'm gonna take another peek here. Okay. So we've got Eugene, who's likely from Zone A, not applicable, unmarried, slightly malnourished, 7 out of 10. I want to reread these. Yvonne is 1 pay, depressed. Yvonne's depressed, 9. Sydney, 1 pay, 22, unmarried, nothing on her record. Fitness is 10 out of 10. And then Hank. Description, unmarried, slightly bipolar, symptoms of overexertion. He's a 6 out of 10. He's the one that probably gets rejected just because I have to reject someone. Okay. Let's talk to QQ here. Hello. Oh, hi. Hey, I remember you. The guy who helped me choose my soda, right? Sorry, I'm terrible with faces. Terribler with debts. Hey, I remember owing you 120, alright? 320. Whatever, send him money over in a bit. Hey, you have questions for me? They keep talking about flop contribution. What does that mean? Long version or the short version? Prefer the long version. Great, I like inquisitive minds. Here it goes. The modern world is powered by all kinds of AI systems. Corporation governments depend on them for virtually everything. Unsurprisingly, they want and need these systems to be incredibly powerful. Increasingly powerful. Better AI systems require better processors. Those with computational power mean measured in millions of petaflops. In other words, punitively expensive. Flop farms were introduced to solve this very problem. Fission Corp started it all. They found that as AI replaced humans, unemployment went through the roof and human labor became, cheap. They came up with technology that combines humans into makeshift supercomputers. I'm sure you can imagine the scale we're talking about. Tons of brains. Thanks to AI, we're never short of unemployed and impoverished people. Just think about it. Distributed computing applied to human brains. Vast network of organic computers. More importantly, this setup saves huge hardware costs. Employed, they're willing to work for peanuts. We call these people flop computers or juicers because, you know, they sell brain juice for money. Okay. We had heard the term juicer applied to someone when we were doing the interviewer, when the guy that was giving his report before us who got fired, they were talking about juicers, and I wasn't sure if that was the same people we were talking about, but here it is explained. The business of this farm, or Vision Core as a whole, is to power AI systems with the flops we generate. Ask Tyler if you want to know more. He deals with juicers. Oi, language. Chill. Eddie can't hear us. What? It's nothing. Some consider the word juicer to be derogatory. It started as a neutral word, calling a spade, brain juice sellers, but over time the term has collected plenty of negative suggestions, piss poor for example. What do you think, is it derogatory? I say the word is innocent, depends on how you intend to use it. But certainly I understand how some may feel uncomfortable. Just try not to use it in public. Well, he just used it in public. You just used the word juicer yourself. Because I don't think you're one of those who mind. I presume you are not one of them. I use the word, but not in front of those who mind. Everyone is happy that way, no? I sense implicit in classism. I see you're like Eddie. I'll add you to the avoid list, alright? I didn't mean that. I don't mind you using the word. Yeah, just feeling uncomfortable? Or using the word in private? You don't mean anything negative, but it still feels weird. Especially, what if you're overheard, right? I think no matter what the word means, the use of it facilitates classism. I think you may not be intending to use a slur, but the fact that you're using this specific type of term to refer to a group of people in a way that is commonly understood to imply that they have lesser characteristics, even if that lesser characteristic is just usually being poor and not any kind of inherent actual characteristics of them other than the fact that they are statistically poorer, is bordering on it just being a slur. And we have a term already, contributors, that is very similar. I mean, it means the exact same thing, so it's like, why are we using this term juicer instead? Other than to imply things that is not implied by contributors, the professional term, the accepted term. Anyways, I think no matter what the word means, the use of it facilitates classism. I see where this is going. Philosophical. Maybe save this conversation for another day. Don't have time right now. I'm not like him, getting paid for doing nothing like the company owes him. Says the man who actually owes me. 320. Fork it over. Alright, I did. Check your account. Anything else you want to know? What do you do here? Hardware technician, in charge of fixing and servicing all the machines. Might sound like what logistics on B7 do. Similar responsibilities, different areas. They take care of the cellar. The scope and scale of work is way more than mine. Cellar? What's that? Oh, I forgot you're too new to know what's what. Cellar's the heart of the flop farm. It's where all the juicers work. To explain what it is, let me think. Alright, I can't explain something that complicated. You'll be there for field practice tomorrow. Find out yourself. Honestly, hardly anyone at screening ever goes to the cellar. The company has strict access control after all. Did you try a rough description? No can do, because I've never been there. Kathy went there a couple of times. But you never talked about it, Kathy. Nothing to talk about. It's a terrible place. Huge space with a suffocating atmosphere. That's it. You'll learn more about it tomorrow. Anything else you want to know? Nope. Good. Hi, can I help you? Wondering what exactly is screening for? Because not every candidate is fit for the service. There are physical reasons, like the case Edith mentioned, drug abuse may increase the risk in flop contribution. How can we tell? We're not physicians. Meaning we must be certified to practice as physicians? Ha! No such thing. Relax. Everyone who comes to consultation has already done professional medical examination. Our job is to find out those who have slipped through the system by whatever means. Pay attention to those who are visibly unwell or way too old. Catching the unfit is half your job. The other half is to select the most efficient contributors from all candidates. Efficient? Yes, generally those who have survived tough life will make great contributors. With brains constantly on pressure, they tend to perform exceptionally well when racked. Oh, jeez. Basically, if you've been stressed out your entire life and you are the kind of person who, like, your brain is just running constantly, you are just very, very, like, a lot of thoughts through your head all the time because you are highly stressed all the time, you're going to be better at having your brain juiced. Okay. That sums it up. Screening is all about eliminating the unfit and prioritizing the fittest. Miss Ye wouldn't agree with it, though. Wouldn't agree with what? With seeing candidates as a heap of records and figures instead of holistic humans. And putting the company's interest before theirs. Didn't you feel that during your interview? Must be tough being her, a humanist in a 100% data-driven age. Alright, anything else you want to know? For screening, do we really have to meet the candidates in person? We must get to know them, where they come from, what kind of environment they live in. These things matter as they affect the reliability and efficiency of contributors. Can't learn much without meeting candidates in person. I already have everything I need to know in the computer? No, we don't. What we lack in data and records, we make up for through consultation. By meeting them in person, we find out critical details not documented in the records. That's basically it. Alright, anything else you want to know? How does a typical consultation session go? Simple enough. Everything is streamlined for efficiency. They are told to start the conversation with a self-introduction. Just hear them out, then ask your questions. Easy peasy. Hard part is deciding whom we want to sign contracts with. Talking about the session, you might want to know this. Sometimes they will offer to show you their ID. The thing is, everyone has already been pre-identified by Silencio. Just tell them there's no need if they ask about ID. Alright, anything else you want to know? No more questions. Okay. So, that gives me a better idea of what exactly we're going to be doing. It doesn't sound like we can take everyone. So, like, this Hank Liu here, who has, he's nearly 60. The slight bipolar is good. Symptoms of overexertion is bad. Fitness score 6. Maybe the slight bipolar is actually bad. So Hank Liu is out. Sydney, we have to figure out if something slipped past, because this 10 out of 10 I just find unlikely. Yvonne, was that her name? Mild depression. That's actually a good thing. Physically well, 9 out of 10. She's like a shoo-in. And unless she's the one we should be catching for being just too good. And then Eugene, he's having had a rough life. He's 50 rather than 60. Slightly malnourished, shouldn't be a problem. 7 out of 10. So he's also the shoo-in. Okay, so finish doing my homework. Yes. Hello? Hi, can I help you? Can you give me any advice on screening candidates? No. What? Why? I know why? Don't jump to conclusions yet. I said no because Miss Ye won't allow it. She wants to see how you operate of your own accord. Giving advice would affect your own judgment. How am I supposed to? Although, there's one thing I can tell you, I suppose. All candidates you meet today are applying for short-term contributor opportunities. By short-term, I mean 1 week or 2. Nobody would volunteer if not for an urgent need of cash. That is because short-term contributions tends to have powerful side effects. After service, they will experience dizziness, confusion, or memory loss for over a month. Those who have big plans upcoming may not be the best fit. Okay, so check for if they have big plans. If they do, reject. Am I giving too much information? Miss Ye won't be happy if she finds out. I won't tell. Deal. Okay, anything else you want to know? How's the vibe here? Some up to personal preference. I quite enjoy working here myself. Everyone gets along. The manager can be demanding sometimes, but that's just the way she is. We all trust her. I'm not trying to be diplomatic, you know. What do you think so far? I like it. Great. Oh, right. This job benefits have improved since the new supervisor arrived. I haven't met her yet, but the new supervisor from HQ, she's already done quite a few favors for us downstairs divisions. The previous supervisor only cared about upstairs, pretending we didn't exist. Now we finally have an advocate. Okay, anything else you want to know? Nope. Good. We got our guy here, right? Ready for the consultation. Great. Let's go. Huh, not the best time to take the elevator. This could take some waiting. Yo, Wayne. Thank you for helping out just now. Couldn't have done it myself. Mr. Lyle's gonna kill me if I miss the deadline. Haha. You saved my life today. I heard you're getting a newbie today. Huh? You're the newbie? Jeff Wu, nice to meet you. You're lucky. Wayne is a nice boss. Consider yourself a lottery winner. Life won't be so easy under night shift, folks. I'll stop at you. Am I wrong? Ah! Did Kathy just pass by? Yes. Did she happen to overhear anything I said? Definitely did. Okay, Jeff, we have serious business here. Bye then, newbie Wayne. Bye then, newbie Wayne. No, I shouldn't call you Wayne anymore. Bye, lead. See you. And goodbye. Oh. Good luck dating. Haha. Here's the elevator, let's go. What was he talking about back there? What? Oh, that, right. There's someone I like. He's blushing. Colleague at the farm, but in another division. I've been looking for an opportunity to ask her out, but too busy. Yeah, don't have the time. Don't have the time or the guts? Oh, Joe is bluntly straightforward. Eh? The guts, to be honest. I mean, what if she says no? What about you, Jason? Ever asked a girl out? You ever get cold feet? Get cold feet? What for? However, I reckon Fran asked me out first. Relax. There's always next time. I've had this crush on her for a long time. What's her name? Hey, wait. Why are we talking about this? There's business to take care of. This elevator is taking its time. Oops, I forgot to press the floor button. Sorry. How can you not notice it physically moving? Well, I guess you got distracted. We distracted you. Here, the consultation lobby is this way. Sorry we distracted you because you are presumably contemplating flirting with our girlfriend. I'm assuming that. Oh, hi, Wayne. Huh? Cindy! Huh? Wasn't expecting to see you here. Okay, never mind. It's this girl. He's blushing all over, dude. Now I think I know who his crush is. Good. We're not gonna have anything awkward here. We can help get him hooked up. Not expecting? QQ asked me to come over and help. Apparently the server in the lobby needs a fix again, and he's too busy to do it. Considering hiring someone. Calling logistics for help isn't a solution. Happy enough to visit your guys every once in a while, though. QQ didn't seem busy at all. Ah, you said you were looking for me? Huh? What is it? I was planning to... I can give him a push. Planning to ask you out. Oh! No, he's pulling your leg. What? I didn't mean that. Wayne? I was planning to ask someone out, right, to a movie this weekend. Haha, I see. Good for you. What movie? The new one by Christina Noran. Whoa, I've been looking forward to it. The tickets are going to be gone in a minute, though. Wish I could watch it. Good call, Wayne. Great movie for a date. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Cynthia Ho. Nice to meet you. You're... Jason Dye. New employee here for an interview. Today. He's assigned to field practice. Consultation, which should start now. Good. Good luck with everything. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm getting back to my office. See you around, Jason and Wayne. See you. Goodbye. At least you know she wants to go see the movie, so get the tickets, then go ask her out. Well, now. Wayne, did I break you? Please forget what happened. Hey, there's always next time. I'm not so sure about that. I said I asked someone else to the movie. She didn't seem to mind. What do you think? You're overthinking it. She did hesitate. There was an O. Let's go. This is the consultation lobby, where the last step of screening happens. Much bigger than I thought. Now, pay attention, Jason. Today you're on field practice. Nothing intensive. Next, you have consultation sessions with 4 candidates, and select one from them as a contributor. Select based on what? I'm not in a position to disclose that. Sorry. We'll explain later on. Let me walk you through the routine first. Candidates know what they are required to do. They will start the conversation with a self-introduction. We decide who makes the best contributor based on what we learn from it. Listen carefully, ask questions, learn as much about them as possible. After all, 4 sessions, go find Miss Ye and tell her your decision. Then comes the signing of the contract to seal the deal. I'll walk you through that too. Now, the important part. Finding out who is not fit is the bare minimum. If you really want this job, do better than that. Meaning you must find out who is the fittest. Of course, you have no idea what makes a one fit or unfit. This is the point of field practice, to see if you can figure things out on the fly. I will give you some hint, but never ever mention to Miss Ye, will you? Means she's willing to break the rules for me? I mean, she told you not to give any hint? Yeah. I'd be so dead if she knew I'm doing this, haha. These lips are sealed. Good. Here it comes. With field practice, she wants to see how you operate on insufficient data. You may want to take everything into consideration before making the big decision. For example, instead of reporting to Miss Ye right away, you may ask colleagues who have done consultation for additional input. Tyler, Jeff, to name a few. Of course, they may not want to help, but you never know without first asking first, right? Okay. So much for hints. Now you may start your sessions. Jeff will take over your booth when all 4 are done. Jeff? Ah, the guy we met at the elevator. The guy we met just now, remember? Okay, that's it. Good luck. Hello. Hello, my name is Eugene Dye. She's fidgeting. He's fidgeting. Eugene Dye. Awkward start. It's crazy hot here. Apparently there's no air conditioning on the other side of this glass. Can't believe I'm finally here. Sent out my application back in March last year. Didn't hear nothing from your company ever since. Thought you didn't want me. Suddenly out of the blue they told me to come here. Before anything, let me make this clear. I have to take care of something. Family emergency. Suppose you pick me at the end of the day, I may not be available right away. Okay, you're out. Do you still think we need to keep this consultation going? It could be a problem if you're not available. Problem is, I'm not quite sure. Maybe, or maybe not? Something happened? If it's not too nosy to ask? Don't feel like talking about it. Right, I should go. This is wasting your time. Sorry. Have a nice day. We only need 1 candidate. We were told 1 candidate. Let's begin. Good day, sir. My legal name is Yvonne Xiang. Chiang. First name Yvonne with an E and double N. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Doesn't take an expert to tell she's nervous. No, anxious is the right word. Ah, right. I brought these with me. ID, social security, and driver's license. I thought you need to see the original copy of these after this session, no? Actually, there's no need. I see. Sorry, I must have remembered it wrong. Shouldn't have brought the whole pack of ID papers. Let's go on then. Let me start with a self-introduction. Yvonne Xiang, 25, living with my parents, in prep school, working part-time. Our community is called M.B.U in Wanpei City, but on the outer rim. Address is number 5, Yin 3rd Street, 6th floor. You don't need to go that far into details. I'm from a big family, like my mother has 6 sisters and 1 brother. Oh, I'm in prep school because I failed the college admission exam. Now I'm giving another try. Prep school and part-time working. Yeah. The thing is, my parents can't quite afford to have me studying full-time. Especially now when they have a big bill to pay. I need this opportunity to contribute some real income. But the upcoming exam is 6 weeks away. I can't make long-term commitment. 6 weeks is good because you were expected to have side effects for up to a month or 4 weeks, with maybe 5 weeks on the long side. They told me flop farms pay good money and quick, so here I am. I have done my homework finding out what contributors need to do. I thought younger candidates had a better chance. Sorry, I can't disclose confidential information. Ah, sorry. Shouldn't have asked that, I apologize. No biggie, relax. Okay. Where was I again? I'm the only child. My parents trying to provide me with everything they can manage. Didn't you just say you had a big family? Although we're not very rich, yeah. Still, they sent me to expensive school, doing everything to make sure I could have a decent future. I want to make them proud by getting into a great college, but I failed 3 times in a row. This year would be my 4th try. I think her story is shifting here. I haven't made a single penny this whole time, and our restaurant isn't doing very well. There used to be quite a few restaurants on our street, now we're about the last one standing. This is unfair. I mean, ramen is the best when made the traditional way, wouldn't you say so? But these days it's all about franchise stores doing everything with machines. Quick order, quick service, and cheaper too. Cleaning bots keep the restaurant sparkling all the time. Taking time with traditional pull of handmade ramen is true luxury these days. It wasn't like this before when I was a little girl. The city was full of independent shops and restaurants. Now big companies are taking over everything with their franchise stores. I guess you don't see many mom and pop stores where you live, sir. Plenty of them, in fact. Ding Yong is what you'd call a traditional community. This is unrelated to ours. Actually, we have quite a few of them. Wow, I'm surprised. You live in one of the traditional communities. This is a bit off topic. Ah, sorry, I'm blabbering again. Anyhow, since I'm preparing for the exam, full-time jobs are out of the question. I really have to get an admission this time. Great college, the exact major doesn't matter. My parents have been working so hard to pay my tuition. They believe in me, told me to focus on my studies and not worry about money. Very grateful. Yet every time they meet up with my uncles and aunties, they come home meanish. They talk about how someone else's child got into a great college. I'm gonna, real quick here, I'm actually gonna peek. I forgot that we could do this for a moment. Okay, my mother has 6 sisters and 1 brother. Not she has 6 sisters and 1 brother. She didn't lie. Or she didn't change her story. They talk about how someone else's child got into a great college and ask why can't I do the same. So I can't fail again, not this time. I live with myself, leeching off them like... I can't live with myself, leeching off them like that. Life is tough enough for them, even without me. Showing them a college admission is the least I could do. I know it's not my place to ask, but in this case, I have to. Because I'm a bad daughter, a burden. I must have to seize this opportunity and show them my worth. So, could you please select me as a contributor? I can't promise anything yet. I understand. So, as long as the session goes, would you say I have a chance? You're only the second candidate I've seen today. Like I said, I can't promise anything yet. Ah, I see. Thank you. I'll be going then. Hey, Jason. How'd it go? Pretty good, I think. Awesome. Me, I almost got slapped in the face on my first consultation session. What? Long story, maybe save it for another day. I mean, could you... Jeff? Chatting up the newbie, huh? Yes? Mr. Lau, wasn't expecting to see you here at this time. I go where I go. You mind your own work. I see you have nothing better to do. Come help me with some files. Eh? I'd better not, Mr. Liao. He's about to finish out. I should wait here for my turn. Just a couple of minutes. Let me take a break, will you? After the break you just took? What are you talking about? You dumped your work on Lawrence and went to take a break. Am I wrong? No such thing. I totally didn't go smoking. Did I mention smoking? I was out there helping someone out. Shut up. No, I finished my work. For the extra part, you dumped on me and I dumped on Lawrence. Fair deal. Whatever I dumped on you is called an assignment. You do what you're assigned. Get moving or else I won't let you switch shifts next time. Yes, sir. Piece of advice, Jason. If you want to get hired, stay away from Mr. Liao. He's like that, bossy all the time. Good luck and see you around. Hello? You look old. Weren't you... I mean, you're gonna be... Oh, what was the name? The third candidate, the one with the 10 out of 10 fitness. You do not look like... Hello, my legal name is Sydney Tung. This is Sydney Tung? Profile says she's 23. Yeah, this is fraud. Why doesn't she start? That gaze is as if suggesting something? But let me start with a self-introduction. Won't want to keep you occupied for too long. I was a public servant, now retired. I have a pension plan, although it's not much. You must have seen how the government keeps cutting back retirement pension plans. So this is why I need this opportunity. So you're retired. You're not 23. You're not retired at 23. I know that you prefer younger candidates, and someone not as fragile as I am, but I believe I met your minimum requirement at least. No way, this granny has no chance. Sorry. I know I'm well past the appropriate age. Honestly, I'm 68 now. Had to ask a friend for help to pass the initial screening. Meaning I shouldn't trust her medical report. This session may be a waste of your time. I certainly wouldn't want that. Kindly let me know if you think I should show myself out. What do you think? You shouldn't be here. You've committed fraud to get into a thing that could harm you and harm our system. You're cut. Sorry. Like, that is just like a baseline. I would be afraid that if I approved you, you would then immediately die. Sorry for wasting your time. Hello. Good day. My name is Hank Liao. Or Hank Liu. Nice to meet you. Eh? You're his Fran's neighbor. Totally not expecting to meet him again. Not here. Oh, hi, Mr. Dai. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Our previous conversation didn't end well. Before we start, let's make this clear. Our previous disagreement doesn't have any effect on this session, does it? Of course not. Personal grudge has nothing to do with my work. Great, then. He looks massively relieved. That said, we're going with the other candidate. I'll start then. My name is Hank Liu, 59, work for Vision, construction supervisor. I mean, used to work for Vision. Was a construction supervisor back then. Nowadays, unemployed. I see why he's applying for this contributor opportunity now. Career-wise, it's pretty simple. My dad was a construction worker, and I followed suit. We're thinking about this as if he's a real candidate. I was under the impression that the candidates here were plants. They were playing the role to give us the experience, but they were not real candidates. Maybe that itself is a lie. Worked for 30 years. Vision had this new construction project the year before last, and they gave me a promotion. Supervisor. And why were you fired? Whoa, don't make exception. Wasn't my fault. Last month, some assholes high up in the hierarchy started to play with this AI management system. Said it's good for efficiency. What do I know, right? I say they're only looking for an excuse to get rid of us old boys. How smart are the machines, huh? Better than my 30 years of experience? AI's capable of construction supervision these days? So what, machines are ordering human workers around now? Hey, let's not talk about that, alright? Irrelevant. I'm curious, how could AI replace you? Should have seen that coming, to be honest with you. They've been replacing workers with machines already. Some of my men being kicked out one after another. The fleet of machines kept growing. It's kind of funny that I never thought I'd be the one to get the boot. At least I thought I'd be the last to get the boot. Turns out the machine maintenance engineer had the last laugh. I was replaced by a machine that could examine the entire construction site 3 times per second. The engineer said it makes better decisions than I do by 80%. Fuck does he know, huh? A guy who's never laid a single brick before judging my decisions? You know what? Doesn't matter. My boss trusted him, that's enough. They said this fancy machine was oh so great, doing my job way better than myself. A couple of weeks later, I didn't have a job anymore. That's about the size of it. Sorry to hear that. Thank you. Let's keep going. Like I said, my background is simple. Middle-class family. Bunch of work experience, good college too. Not a lot of stressors in your life. Which is, unfortunately, a minus to your candidacy. A bit long in the tooth these days, but still in awesome shape. My generation grew up in some tough times, made us tough. Not like youngsters these days, sissies. You can tell by the medical report. Perfect shape. Anyways, I think I'm a great fit for this job. Very confident. Said you went to a good college? Right, overqualified for a construction worker, eh? Not the best college, mind you, but pretty good. I don't mind if it makes a difference, but I have the smarts, see? Smart brains makes more flops, no? Yes, higher intelligence certainly helps. Great. I'm not crediting you for above average intelligence yet. Don't have to say it out loud. I know what you think, and that's what counts. Okay. That's about it. I've done my part. Any questions? You have this urgent need for money. For what? No, that's a little... Well, okay, so this gets into the question of, are you going to be able to, like, are you going to have something in the next month while you're having side effects from the flop generation that this would have some negative contributing factor for? My mom's sick, been in the hospital for a while. Burned through my savings just to keep her there. Then the doctor told me she needs a surgery, which I can't afford, no way. This is why I'm moving out of that apartment, I can't afford it. That's pretty urgent, alright. Any more questions? Come on. I don't think this is relevant. I'm out of questions, let's wrap up this session. That settles that then. Please seriously consider me, I really need this opportunity. Goodbye. Here you are. Hey, you all done? Wouldn't call it all done yet. At least you sat through all 4 sessions. Now comes the tricky part. Find the best candidate out of the 4. Tough choice, poor you. Being a seasoned veteran though, I say the correct answer is pretty obvious. He doesn't seem to be joking. Can you give me some hint? Of course. As long as you cover me when Auntie finds out. How bad could it be? You haven't seen her homicidal face yet, huh? Okay, for real now, huh? So your job depends on this. Let's put it this way. You might want to think about the whole situation the other way around. Exclude those who are absolutely unfit, make things easier. That's all the hint I could give. Unless I'd be worrying about my own job. Feel free to go, I'll pick up from here. Good luck, man. So, I mean, it's Yavanna, right? Ah, Jason. All done with consultation? Thank you for the hard work. So much unnecessary courtesy that it's frustrating. I'm about to order dinner. Would you like to join? Dinner? Right, it's about 8 o'clock. Dinner time. Company pays for it. Order what you like. They say no such thing as a free lunch, but a free dinner is something, huh? Let's see. Today's menu we have... Huh? Not Ikishita Bento again. Damn. What's wrong with Ikishita Bento? Ah, Mr. Liao. Nothing wrong, but it's been the same menu for a whole week. We sure deserve a treat once in a while. How about McDonald's for a change? No real difference. Well, don't order of it, it's not your taste. Your dinner, your choice. Okay, I get it. Huh. I'll order for you, Jason. What do you prefer? Chicken or pork rib? Pork rib. Good call, dude. Their rib bento is the best. Although I do get fed up after a whole week of the same thing. Guess I'll order chicken today. Anyways, I'll bring your bento over when it arrives. Don't let me keep you any longer. Thank you. My pleasure. No need for this formality, man. Ah, the vigor of youth. Hey, did you tell you about this disgusting juicer I saw last week? In the consultation lobby? Yeah, the guy smelled like he vomited all over himself. You choose him in the end? No, I couldn't stand the idea of being in the same contract room with him. Denying him because of his smell? That's unfair. No, I checked his profile. History of mental disorder. He wasn't even coherent during the session. No way he could make the cut anyway, so... I've seen quite a lot of candidates like that recently. Like what? History of mental disorder? No, the barfy kind. Must be some kind of epidemic in the shithole. A lot of them just started barfing, no warning at all while waiting in line. Well, it's called shithole for a reason. And catch whatever germ they have. No worries, only inside of glass. Whatever disease they have, there's a vaccine for it. They're not vaccinated because they have no ID. Wow. Okay, well... That shows us a little something about our coworkers and the world we live in. And it is not at all something pleasant. Let's go check out logistics. I see nothing in logistics. I feel like coming here and checking out logistics was purely a waste of my time. There's a breaker. Indeed, checking out logistics was purely a waste of my time. That's okay. We just wanted to poke around. Mr. Day. Hello? Hello. I wanted to say thank you, but didn't have a chance to. Thank you for backing me up. You're welcome. That's it. I should go back to the office. follow you. The assistant supervisor, unofficial title I believe, is wait, you want to ask about consultation? May I? Sorry, too busy, no time. He's in a real frenzy. Look who's about to miss the deadline. As if you're any better. At least no one's on my ass. Oh yeah. You need to name the best candidate, right, Jason? Don't let me slow you down. No biggie. I have the time for a quick tip. Man, I see how busy you are. Selling brain juice has side effects that last for a month or 2. Okay, someone else said a month. Don't choose anyone with upcoming big plans. That's it. Okay, now I really need to focus. Sorry. Can I help you somehow? It's totally absorbed. Quentin, how was it? Consultation went well? I think pretty good. Awesome. Oh, did Wayne end up seeing her? Which her? Ah, I see, the girl from logistics. You mean the logistics girl? Oh, you planned it? You bet, Sherlock. Haha. How'd it go? Did Wayno ask her to the movies? He didn't, but I gave him a push. Then she said yes? Wayne sort of turned the conversation around and said he got tickets for someone else. Huh? You brought it up and he backed down? Okay, let's leave him be. Good luck to you, man. Survive the auntie. Okay, with him saying 2 months, I'm now leaning towards the construction worker. Hot coffee, cheap coffee, long-time breakfast staple for Wan Bay office workers. Everyone else is out. All we have to do is report in. So, HQ doesn't want to give the green light. You're back. Oh, hi Jason. The atmosphere is depressing. What's the problem with Silencio? Why does it keep letting uninvited people in? Madame, about shutting down the farm. Okay. Give us a moment, Edith. Okay. Good luck. Come here. How was it? Consultation went well? Okay-ish. Is that so? What's that supposed to mean? Why does she keep checking the screen? You know, the entire process was conducted under camera surveillance. I was watching. I hear every word. As I said, I make sure every purchase I make is worthy. Actually, you did well. Being reasonably courteous, at least not having a conflict with anyone. Considering this is your first time, you have passed the consultation test. Generally, I appreciate what you have done. Good, now I only need to name the right candidate. Okay, let's go over some details in your sessions. First of all, you shouldn't have shown Eugene the door. He had not made up his mind. We can't reject him like that. Be aware the company has spent time and money on pre-screening every single candidate. What you did is a waste of company resources. Next, Yvonne Xiang. You told her we don't require ID. How did you know? I asked Tyler about how the consultation usually goes. The ability to proactively look for pitfalls and make preparation. Good. This is one of the purposes why we have field this is one of the purposes why we have field practice, and you have passed the test. You did truly well. Next, the ID issue aside, you did not make her any promise about the result. Well done. Never make a promise you can't keep. Many consultations make things up on the fly when the candidates repeatedly ask. At least you're not one of them. Next, Sydney Tung. You rejected Mrs. Tung. Good judgment call. She is obviously not qualified, and she violated regulations. You could have done better, though, by asking her to stay. Just keep the conversation going. You might find something helpful, who knows? Okay, so what she's saying is never let them walk away. always keep them on the hook. I kind of thought as like a humanist she would be kind of okay with people walking off. Don't worry about it though, I will send someone else to investigate her insider friend. Last, Mr. Honk Liao. Now you met an acquaintance, what a surprise. I can tell you're not on friendly terms. Luckily, you kept personal grudges aside and continued with the session. The session was uneventful. Everything was handled as it should be. Okay, so much for review. Said my part, now it's your turn. Tell me, who do you think is the best candidate? So I was heavily leaning Ivana until we got the one line from, I think it's Tyler, who said it's a couple of months they can have side effects. So I'm going to go with Hank. I mean, I'm really not sure this is the right choice. Didn't he have the lowest candidacy? Maybe we should go with Yavanna. Just sort of like go, hey, if you have side effects, you have side effects. It's kind of a like shitty thing that happens, and she won't like it. But I think it may be the right call in another way. I'm torn. I'm really torn here on this decision, actually. Hank. She's smiling. Yes. Hank Liu is our best candidate. Every candidate has their own issues. Eliminating those who are absolutely not fit, Hank Liu is the last one remaining. Good health, mentally stable, predictable life, and he has a legitimate need for this opportunity to ease the financial stress from unemployment. I thought she said we should prioritize those the most in need. Is he not the most desperate? But he's not the most desperate. You're correct that he is not. But he is desperate enough, am I wrong? The bottom line is, we are running a business, not a charity organization. You and I too must answer to a boss. We find the middle ground as best we can. This is different from the lecture she gave Sky Kyo. Come to think of it, she is sort of a hypocrite. I mean, she cares about the candidate. She's just doing the best she can with a very complex problem. With everything considered, you did well for naming the best candidate. Solid performance. Great, now I have much more leverage. Of course, maybe you really prefer someone else. Despite your personal preference, it is what it is. I guess someone in the office must have told you making the right decision is the key to your field practice. And that someone is, I suppose, might very well be Tyler. Yep. In fact, the entire process is a test, from consultation sessions to the final decision. Now I have everything I need to know. Based on her reaction, I should be doing pretty well. Your next step is to sign the contract with Hank Liu. Like last time, Wayne will walk you through the process. Unlike last time, however, he will sit through the signing process. We can't afford to fully entrust this final step to new employees. I don't mind. Having a friendly senior by my side is a big plus. Oh, on top of Hank, there's someone else I need you to sign contract with. She has been pre-screened and verified by myself. You must sign her on, understand? Well, what kind of person are we talking about? That is not important. I mean, he said we must sign her on, so you're expecting some difficulties, it sounds like. Bear this in mind, Mr. Day. Sign her on, or you will be in big trouble. Come back when all is done. I'll give you the final verdict. This is my last chance for screening. Don't screw it up. Go meet Wayne in his office. See you later, Mr. Dai. Edith, show Lawrence in. Oh, hi. Jason, done with the manager? How did it go? Not bad. Great. Auntie is calling me over. Don't know what for yet. I'm going in. See ya. Bye. Looking for the team lead? Yes. He's outside running errands for someone, haha. You can wait in the corridor outside the signing room. I'll keep him informed. Roger. Yo. Rose, how did you come in? I'm running errands for Mr. Lau. He granted me access. And Miss Heish, I heard about it. You dropped your access pass again at the cellar elevator, didn't you? What's with this again? It's just the second time. You're lucky that Silencio spotted before anyone else did. Right, haha. But if Silencio caught it, there should be a fine for you. A fine is better than being fired. Could they fire you over that? Yes, losing the pass is a big deal. The cellar could have been infiltrated because of it. Plus, Justin spent a lot of time to get it for me. Then you should keep it close. I know, right? Put it away with care. Put it away? Where? There. On top of your document pile is not with care. Anyone could have stolen it. Silencio is watching. Haha, you're right. Say, your shy baby lead asked Cynthia out yet? No. Huh? What the heck is he waiting for? Take him out for a drink, Tyler. Get him drunk. He needs the courage. Why me? Just because I'm Aboriginal doesn't mean I'm an alcoholic. Hey. Admit it already. You think all Aboriginal are booze heads, don't you? I haven't said anything yet, okay? Huh, just pulling your leg. He does need Dutch courage, though. I'll see to that. Count me in. Don't get drunk. Chill, Tyler. He could outdrink an elephant. Wait till you see him in action. I mean, your annual physical is showing more red than black. Says the caffeine addict. Huh, you guys are fun. Yeah, fun enough for visitors. Work here for a couple days and they'll bicker your ears off. Good luck to your ears. I'm going. I really need to report to Mr. Liao. Laters. Bye. Hey, Rose. Here, meet Jaster. He's been standing there all along. Jaster? The new guy, Jason Dye. Oh, this is the new guy I heard about? Nice to meet you, I'm Jason Day. Hey, I'm Rose's son, deputy lead of logistics. Legend who conquered a 100-kilogram bench press. It's 110 now. Wow, congrats. That is awesome. Superhuman. How about you two? Any progress? I'd be surprised if they use their gym cards more than twice. You guys asked me to go together for a group membership discount. I knew it's a waste of money, okay? I'm having a super hard time to get a refund for my gym membership. Could you go with us, Ro? Those receptionists would kill us. You know gyms inside and out. Come on, help us out. I've never canceled a gym membership before. Probably can't help. Ouch. Membership is a total waste of money. Just go to the gym, make use of it. Waste of money is bad enough. I don't want to waste time. Whatever you decide. Okay, I should go now. Before Mr. Liao comes here to hunt me down. Bye. Bye! Mr. Liao is here. He doesn't want to talk to us. Can we listen to your conversation here too? No, you have no conversation. You're just going to be peering over his shoulder. What, you need like right away? Of course I looked. I looked everywhere. Even Lawrence's desk. Say his desk is sparkling clean for a messy guy. Oh, why did I check his desk? Like sometimes he helped me out with work. No, I'm not slacking off. And that's not the point anyways. Fuck me, I'm so dead. Hey, Jason. Help. You lost something? You have a minute? This is kind of complicated. Still have time before going to contract room. Depending on what you need my minute for. Take that as a yes. Listen, I left some critical documents in Auntie's office. Thing is, she's right there now and not in a good mood. I can't just walk in and say I forgot things. Ah, this is on you, dude. Be a man. Just get it go get it already. You be a man. How about you give it a try? I'll pass. See? I need the documents right now. What shall I do? Like, ask Auntie really nice for them? Go to the zoo and ask the lion really nice to be a vegetarian? Good luck with that. Sooner or later, that mouth is gonna get you killed. Hey, what are you loser babbling about? Jeff left something in Auntie's office, and I need it now. Huh. What if I told you I could open her door for you? Q-Man, the superhero. Not for me, it's Jeff's problem. How are you planning to do it? I have special clearance for maintenance work. That could open the door. Of course, only when Auntie isn't there. Yo, who's not there? What's the latest gossip? Auntie. Hey, weren't you in our office just now? Why do we keep having people joining in? I was just wondering what you guys are talking about. Part of every conversation in this office. Me too. That's not important. What's Auntie like right now, Lawrence? She left. Not sure where to. Now is the time. Let's move. Be careful. Auntie is in her killer mood. Doesn't matter. It's now or never. Yeehaw. Is this an organized operation now? This is fun. I'll get my stuff while QQ opens the door. We need someone to keep watch. Station at the elevator and keep Auntie occupied if she's back. Not me. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of busy. Hey, you folks. QQ and Jeff are watching me. It's none of my business. Sure. I'll keep watch. Yeah. Let's get moving. You keep watch at the elevator, Jason. You see Auntie, find something to keep her busy. Action time. Yeehaw. Go for it, QQ. I'm not your dog. I really shouldn't get involved. Just wait for Auntie here. Could she really come back so soon? How am I supposed to keep her occupied? She can come back so soon. Jason Day? What are you doing here? I'm waiting for someone. Never mind, I shouldn't have asked. Oh, wait. What? I have some questions about work. Ask Wayne or Edith. They're your mentors. I'm going. Where's someone's contract room? I said ask Wayne. He is your babysitter. That's a waste of time. Damn. I didn't really buy them any time. They will get caught. Hold on. If they're caught, I'll take the blame too. Better check it out. So, maintenance, huh? Right. Then what is Jeff doing here? I'm giving him a hand. Right. Is your vocabulary down to a single word these days, Quentin? No, I mean this door is really acting up, Auntie. You are acting up. This door's working as great as can be. No, it opened for me for no reason, remember? Did I ask for your opinion, Day? The point is the door is acting up. Alright. Are you done with this yet? All done. Then go away. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so we weren't able to buy time, but we did at least buy them from getting their heads bitten off. Well, that was close. Jason, why didn't you slow her down? I tried. Okay, Auntie is an unstoppable force when she wants to be. Jacer seems to have her convinced about the door. I think it's going to be okay. Anyways, I have the documents. That's what counts. Thank you, guys. Oh, you both. Is there anything I can do for you? Just ask. Yeah, I won't forget. I promise. If you get hired, that is. I will, no worries about that. I was joking. I'm off to deliver these documents. Bye. He's gone just like that. Hey, Jaster. Now you know whom to ask in case you need to get a door open, huh? Why are you doing this? Because it's fun, huh? Good, back to work. I have some real maintenance to do. What mess did I get myself into? Well, all's well that ends well. That's what matters. It's a break room. So, the contract signing is going to be on the floor below. And yes, I realize how long this episode is going. I am waiting for a save point. Yeah, contract and consultation. Huh. What are you about? I was thinking, will they get this elevator fixed? It's taking them like forever. It's gonna take a long while. Really? Why? No budget. Farm as a whole is not doing great. It's only gotta be worse going forward. HQ's been cutting down our budget quarter over quarter. They're waiting for us to shut it down. No way. What about us? Better start looking for a next job now. Easy for you to say. The problem with this farm, why aren't there any day shift jobs? Huh? Most of the upstairs division work day shifts, don't you know that? Like business development, why don't we get sensible work hours? What do you think our responsibility is being part of screening? We talk to people to find the right candidates? What kind of people do we deal with? Shithole dwellers? Well, now you say. Say what? Not the sharper tool in the box, are you? Most of the shithole dwellers do labor gigs during the day. Those gigs don't last. They gotta work the heck out of it while they have it. Ain't nobody got time for us during the day. What? They have jobs? How else do you think they're paying for their food? Not much of a job though. Mostly outsourced gig from factories. Shit environment, shit pay. Aren't factories like 100% automated? Believe it or not, humans are cheaper than machines. Especially in the shithole where people are desperate enough to work for a part. I understand our night shift situation. Yeah. I know too much for my own good. Get used to it or don't ask questions. Can of worms at the end of most subjects who pursue it hard enough. Is this the consultation? Obviously not that door. None of these ones. We can wait here. Wait on any of these benches? No, just that bench specifically. Okay. So we'll wait on the one bench we are allowed to wait on. This one. Man, I'm exhausted. Looks like my internal clock's used to night shifts yet. Must stay awake. So, are you the new one? Where are we? My prison. You're not like the others somehow. I've never seen these. Ah, time's up. Jason? Here you are. Sorry, didn't know you were taking a nap. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. No biggie, I'm awake now. Great. You're not used to night shifts, are you? Otherwise you shouldn't feel drowsy this early. Not used to it, yeah. Yo, Wayne, Jason, how's it going? Lawrence, what are you doing here? Did you cover Tyler's shift? He got the time wrong, went out but couldn't make it back before signing starts. I'll wait here with you guys for a while. You said Tyler got the time wrong, Lawrence? He has this procrastination problem, but never missed a deadline. Did he say exactly why he's late? No, just he got the time wrong. Okay. By the way, did you do it? Do what? The question was for Wayne. I haven't asked yet. Don't tell me you got cold feet again. Tell you what, Wayne's been wanting to ask a girl for like forever. To help him out, we chipped in and bought him tickets to this super popular movie. What now? He's too chicken to tell her. Actually, I gave him a push too. Huh? And? Guess. For real? Wayne? Real what? Dude, you chickened out? Sort of. Jeez. Okay, enough about that. Now I need to go over the contract signing process with Jason. Sure, I'll go tell everyone about Sir Wayne's courageous deed. Do whatever you want. Face of a man quietly accepting his fate. I need to check a few things with you, Jason. There's a stack of brochures mailed out together with your interview notice. Read them? The notice explicitly said no preparation needed. Did read through everything in package, though. Good for me. Some sort of contract, pain in the butt to read. Why did the note say no preparation needed, if you don't mind me asking? Guilty laugh. Honestly, it's imposed by Miss Ye. In her own words, we don't consider anyone who doesn't bother to read the brochures. She's going out of her way to challenge people. I guess you wouldn't be too surprised after everything you've seen. Gotta say, she's unfair. A lot of job seekers would agree with you. I'll trust you on your words then, so you read the brochures, or else you're already disqualified. That was a close one. What we read include Vision's contributor contract templates. Assuming you really did read them, you must have noticed there are clauses beneficial to the contributors. Where's this conversation going? Now let me add one more thing about these beneficial clauses. If they don't actively ask about them, we have no obligation to inform them. The company does not encourage disclosing unnecessary information. You know what I mean? You mean don't tell them about how they can get paid more? Simply put, yes. Of course, if they do ask for it, we cannot decline. This is ridiculous. Law requires us to make necessary benefits or subsidies available to FLOP contributors. Note the wording. Make available, not actively provide. So it's become an on-demand basis. The company, having cost control in mind, of course, wouldn't want us to tell the contributors what they don't know. Gotta say, this is exploitation. Or real welfare, if you look at it the other way. We pay contribute more than anyone else does. I'm talking about the base contract. These additional clauses add more icing to the cake. I'm bringing this up because it relates to a key performance metric in screening. The company's AI system keeps track of every team member's contract profit. If you give contributors too much benefit, it will show up on your performance review in a negative way. This whole process is handled by Silencio, who overrides me and even Miss Ye. You should keep that in mind. Yeah, don't give them any benefits. Lower contract profits means reduced chance for this job. Now, the specifics. 3 types of benefits or losses depending on perspective. First-timer bonus. If the candidates contribute flops for the first time, we can increase their pay. Insider bonus. Candidate is or was an employee at Vision, they are entitled to additional pay. Those clauses do offer solid benefits. Last, free insurance. If the candidate does not have any accident insurance policy to cover the duration of flop contribution, we can offer free insurance. We can? I thought insurance should be part of the basic package. In other industries, yes. For flop farming, though, the whole business depends on cost control. Free insurance is made part of the basic package. No farm could last 2 months. Not a single one. That makes sense. Hey! Ready to come in? Huh? You guys are next? Ken is already inside. I told him about the basics. Kind of uneasy. Don't know what for. Ms. Hankley. Thank you. We'll take over from here. Good luck. You need good luck. How many complaints have you got? 3? I could use some good luck. Put that smiley face away. Come over here. I'll give you a free lesson on contracts. What? But I've got to... You have time. Hurry up. Okay. Take this guy elsewhere. Good luck, Jason. Thank you. No problem. Let's go. Autosave. I'm gonna walk in this direction. We can't run. But yeah, we've got the save here. This video has gone on significantly longer than I intended, but I mean, I was waiting to see the save icon pop up. So now that it has, we're gonna go stop here. We'll do the contract signing next time. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you next time on The Minds Beneath Us.